Sagittarius. Woo, one of my favorite signs. Let's dig in. I've got your cards spread out for you, Sag. You are going from domestic instability, lack of harmony, and financial unfairness towards a more nurturing, secure, and rewarding phase. While there have been emotional issues and slow progress, the focus is on creating a loving, stable home. There was an unreciprocated effort within a situation and relationship bringing inequality. However, Sag, there's a powerful shift towards abundance, emotional fulfillment, joy, and a supportive, harmonious home environment. Progress is steady, but it's slow, possibly with some social friction, missed celebrations, and a lack of support from peers. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, there is a reinforced need to be practical, caring, and establish security, ensuring the home and project is practical and well managed. You are overall, Sag, moving away from a rocky, unfair situation to create a nurturing, stable, and abundant life, despite the slow progress and potential social friction due to a lack of support. Sagittarius, focus on practical, nurturing, and secure actions. You are nurturing your passions with gentle courage. You're signaling a period of flourishing creativity and also emotional intelligence and compassionate control. You have a quiet strength and self-love that is creating abundance and is encouraging you to lead with compassion rather than force. You will have, Sagittarius, let me repeat, you will have abundant success. We see that here with the Empress and strength here. You are the Empress. The Empress is all. The Empress has that quiet strength and that self-love. And through your strength, you are creating that abundance without the support. The support, the lack of fairness that should have been yours. Okay? But this goes to show your strength. It goes to show how powerful you are. Let's see which signs you may possibly have been dealing with and some current energies as well. Okay, so we have Mars here. That shows the slow progress here. We also, okay, you may have been dealing with a Cancer, or you may have Cancer in your chart. Okay, there were a lot of energies around you. In your energy. Okay, there was Venus. Which it was showing the lack of love, the lack of finance support, and the lack of the materialism as well. Okay, could be a Taurus also in your energy. You could have it in your chart. We also have Capricorn here. And Gemini. All right. Okay. Okay, we have Taurus here again in reverse. And Sagittarius, there you are. Okay. Well, let's dig a little deeper, shall we? Yeah, here's the end of a situation, okay? Or there could have been possibly even a passing at a distance, okay? Or actually, it looks more like the ending of a distant relationship. Okay. Yeah. Someone around you may have had a child with someone, because we have courtship here. Someone may have had a child with someone that's at a distance. The coffin card came out in reverse initially, so there isn't an end to that. That is still going, okay? Yeah. I don't know if this individual was wealthy. This person in this couple was wealthy at one time, or what happened there, but okay. Yeah. This individual, somebody here may also have had a great fortune, okay? An official person. We have thievery as well. Someone may have stole here because we have thievery. Someone stole from someone here. I don't know, for some reason the word proposition just came to me. Proposition. Which left someone in poverty because they were stolen from. Lovers. Somebody wanted somebody else's wealth, so they for some reason what comes to me is made a plan. Maybe to have a child, to have so they could have also take someone. Okay, I have so many things coming through. It's almost like someone made a plan to have a child with someone so they could have wealth or something of the sort. So they could take it from someone else, another lover. So they'd be in poverty, Sag. And then there's another scenario here where couple stole from an individual that's innocent. Yeah, stole money from someone that's innocent. So they'd be in poverty. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lord. All right. Okay. Frigid, chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy. Situations need time to thaw. Yeah, someone here. Okay. Sag, someone here is very cold-hearted. It's this male that's in this courtship with this female. This is someone that's frigid, you know, just has a cold personality. This person's cold-hearted. They're cold-hearted to you anyway. Whatever, you're the Empress, so whatever. Reckless, acting recklessly, getting lit, highly volatile relationship and personality. Use precautions and protection. Yeah. This is a look, this male you were dealing with that ended up with this other person that, you know, commit thievery, which is a fraud. This may have been a lover of yours. Okay. This person's reckless. This was a volatile relationship. It's like that in and out kind of thing. This individual has a volatile personality, and that's why. This person likes to, you know, get lit a lot. Just lives a, you know, reckless lifestyle. Who's walking who? Control, power issues, resistant, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled and overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what this individual was doing. This individual was trying to control you, has power issues. Yeah, was leading you on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You didn't get any support from this person, I can tell you that. But hey, guess what? Cupid's arrow here, Sag. You know what that means? Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or a meeting. You might hesitate, but listen. There's a surprise love coming in now, okay? Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect your own wounds into introspection. Yeah, that's what this relationship was, okay? There was a mirror, you were mirroring each other. There was a reflection of wounds. There was introspection, yeah. There was some self-image wounds as well. Stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Okay. Well, you're going to have that. You know, you're going to have your success is basically here. Okay. Yeah. This individual needs to take off their mask. Okay. Windfall of abundance. See, Sag? Windfall of abundance is here for you. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Well, it's about freaking time, huh? Yep, Sag. I love that for you. I do. Alright. Let's get some words of wisdom if you're interested in this deck. This is one of the decks that I created. It is the Wisdom. How can I forget exactly what it's called? Hold on. It's these decks here. Let's see. I have two of them. There's 40 cards in each deck. Here, look. That's them. They're on my website, divinepathOracle.com. They're spiritual, inspirational cards of wisdom. So there's deck 1 and there's deck 2. Okay? There's a lot of cards up on there from other readers as well. So you can also purchase theirs. To try and teach another lesson just may teach you an even bigger one. I feel like this situationship here, I wouldn't even call it a relationship, it was the situationship. I would say that you learned from each other. Okay? You both learned a big, valuable lesson here. Suffering can draw you near to God or push you to rebellion. The choice is yours. Which way you're going to go? So, Sag, I don't know about you, but mine drew me even closer to God. And, we need to remember that it is a choice, how we choose to look at the situation, the whole perspective of it. If we look at it in the right perspective, then we'll grow from it. Otherwise, we will become rebellious, which is obviously what we want to try to avoid, right? Because if we sink into rebellion, what happens is we're in opposition of what's right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Listen, someone here is feeling some anxiety. Sag, you may be feeling some anxiety here, okay? You may be feeling some anxiety concerning your journey, but there's nothing to be anxiety about, just because your abundance is coming in. Everything will be good for you, okay? There's no need to feel that anxiety. I know the unknown. It can be scary sometimes. Support. Ask for help. Get more. What does that say? Get more rest and nurture yourself. You're probably not getting enough rest either, Sagittarius. I don't know if you're just waking up in the night, but yeah. Make sure you're nurturing yourself. You're giving yourself time that you need. Yeah. Flow. Find an easier path forwards. Surrender the outcome and release your expectations. That can be very hard. If you're a person that doesn't like the unknown, which is actually, I believe, a great majority of people, no one likes to not know, right? It's true. But when we walk by faith, not only do we accept the here and now, but we surrender to the outcome. And we release any expectations. When we expect things to go a certain way and then they don't turn out that way, we end up disappointed. So it's best not to have expectations. And if anyone's learned that, it's definitely me. What I learned is you cannot expect anything from other people, but only yourself and the Most High. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I love this for you. Okay, let's see what stone would be good for you at this time as well. Arlite? Okay. That looks like an ancient wisdom, um, like type stone, some sort. Maybe something that's found in like India, in the western countryside, possibly. Okay. Let's see. Romance. Yeah, you'll have romance, honey. Oh, yes. You sure will. You will be fulfilled. Okay? If you aren't already, you're going to be. All right? It's destined for you. I told you. You are destined for success. It's yours. Methodical came to me. The word methodical. The truth is more complicated than you think. Okay, well, who cares? You're worthy of love. No proof is needed. See? Yeah. Who cares? Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, gosh. I want my philosophy cards. Let's see what comes out in these. Trial. Yeah. It was test and trial for you, Sagittarius. Test and trial. Encompass. That just came to me. Encompass. All right. The waterfall. 6 of Forces. Yeah. The waterfall represents it represents purity, emotion, beauty, living waters, eternity. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius. It's looking good. It's looking good. So, hey, yeah, no worries, honey. No worries. I'll see you again soon, Sag.